Thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. I suggest we open now this session, or this afternoon. First, we will start with a video from Didier Reynders, Commissioner, couldn't come to Strasbourg. Wednesday is a weekly meeting of the commissioners, so he delivered a message on the video that you will see in a second. Mr. Vice President, Madam the President of the Bar, ladies and gentlemen of the Bar, I regret that I am not with you today in this beautiful city of Strasbourg, but I thank you for your invitation to speak on this very inspiring theme of the lawyers as a pillar of the rule of law. Much more than just an actor of the rule of law, the lawyer is indeed a pillar of it, both individually and collectively as a profession. Just as a justice system must have independent judges, it is essential that lawyers be able to practice their profession independently and free from external pressures. Indeed, as legal practitioners and advocates for their clients' legal interests, lawyers are often the first intermediaries between citizens and the national justice system. They play a pivotal role in the functioning of the rule of law, whether it be representing the interest of their clients before the courts, guiding them through their advice, or more generally participating in the reflection on possible improvements to the justice system. As the Commission stated in the second report on the rule of law adopted on 20th of July 2021, an efficient legal system requires that lawyers are free to advise and represent their clients, and that the Bar Association play an important role in guaranteeing the independence and professional integrity of lawyers. Bars, lawyers, professional associations, therefore play a decisive role in promoting the rule of law, in particular through events such as the one we are attending today. The country chapters of the Rule of Law Report 2021 incorporate the reforms underway to improve the conditions under which lawyers practice. Such reforms are important for strengthening the rule of law, as are those aimed at improving the remuneration received by lawyers for legal aid. The Commission continues to follow closely reforms concerning the professional activity of lawyers and any developments that may affect their independence or the proper exercise of their function. In preparing the second edition of the report, the Commission services systematically met with bar association, lawyers, professional associations in each member state. In the case of France, we met with the Conseil National des Barreaux and the Delegation des Barreaux de France, which I would like to thank for their written contribution. It is our firm intention to continue this dialogue in the preparation of the next Rule of Law report, which is scheduled for publication in July this year. These exchanges are very useful for our services to be aware of developments at national level. During the first half of 2022, and under the French presidency of the Council, very important discussions will also be held on two dossiers in which lawyers will play a crucial role. On the one hand, we will be proposing European legislation on the duty of care for companies. This legislation already exists in France with the Pact law and in other EU countries. The aim is to ensure that companies from the EU countries, as well as companies from third countries that are active on the European market, contribute to the challenges of sustainability and ecological transitions that the EU has set itself. Same way, we want to create a European regime of environmental and social responsibility for all these companies. This will make it possible to respond to the demand of European citizens that the goods and services they buy are produced in compliance with the human and social rights enshrined in international convention, and that these goods and services do not threaten the environment. On the other hand, the fight against judicial intimidation, the so-called slap in English, or poursuite bâillon, slap suit in France, is also an area in which lawyers play a strategic role, particularly in supporting the action of civil society and journalists. The two discussions that you are going to have today will make it possible to clarify the various facets of the legal profession within the state of law and a society that is constantly evolving. I thank you for your attention and wish you an excellent conference.